good evening. We're still here at Diamond Hotel. And time check, it's 15 minutes before 12. So I just like to share with you that we had a good run of our events for tonight. And we had 100 plus attendees, I think. 100, 154 from the 175 target attendees. But this event is actually an employees night. It's a Thanksgiving night for their employees, and this company is actually celebrating its 40th year here in the Philippines. And as I've mentioned before, I will be sharing to you simple tips for every one of us to be mindful when we're doing our events. So for today or today's event, there are challenges that we overcome, and some of these that we encountered are like, may I call in our venue manager to share his experiences and the challenges that he had for today. Come over. Say hi.
Okay, hello guys.
This is, what's your name?
I'm Art Alon.
Yeah, that's Art, and he is the one doing our ingress and egress. Is managing everything, the logistics side, and with me as well is Joanne. Let me pull her.
Hi guys!
There you go. She's still up and bubbly
Yes.
despite no sleep at all. Anyways, we just want to share with you the challenges that we encountered. Joanne?
For the challenges that we encountered, mostly it's with the suppliers because of course we are the core team, so it all started with the suppliers because we have to do it from the very beginning. They have to be there on time, and we have to meet a certain deadline or cut off.
Because, just to cut Joanne, it's important that you do a day flow. And when you do a day flow, it's important that you meet your target time of completion of the setup. So if you start at 1 a.m. in the 1 a.m., you need to target or set a time wherein you have to, and everything is done, and it's time for you to endorse it to the production team. What can you share?
Well, the challenges that we had, technically those suppliers are some are late. I guess because of the rain, but
It was raining.
oh yeah, it's raining, and the banquet stops are like two
Ah,
persons
they're
all
limited,
around.
limited, very
Limited.
limited.
Personnel from the hotel, so it's really hard to go through all those setup. But technically, we overcome all of those obstacles. Like we double,
Our efforts.
yeah, double our efforts on making our timelines on time. So that's
If you would notice, we've been mentioning suppliers, because these are the variables. Kasi kami, the team, comes in early, very early before the suppliers arrive. So, if we have set already the Ingress schedule, and the suppliers would miss it for like 30 minutes, everything has to move.
Yes.
Has to move back. So, syempre magagalit na yung director, bakit ang tagal-tagal pa. But these things really happens. It's normal, nangyayari yan because ang daming factors na contributors. Traffic, rain, and even if you're already in the venue, yung mga suppliers, it's even harder for them to come up kasi ang daming hinihingi. Permits, ingress, IDs. I don't know why, kahit naman anong reminder natin. For some reason, nakakalimutan yung government IDs.
yes.
Nakakalimutan yung proper attire.
Yeah.
Because in hotels and any other convention places, kailangan talaga
You're very strict.
you're wearing the proper attire,
No
like
sandals.
no sandals,
slippers.
no slippers. You have to wear shirt
Yes.
and pants. So yun, those are the factors. So the mindful tip that we want to share with you is that you have to plan it carefully. Aside from that, to be able for you to meet your objective in terms of time management, is you really have to communicate well to your suppliers. Communicate in 4 many ways. IG, Facebook, Messenger,
Viber.
Viber, if you have
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp, and then you call and text pa.
Yeah.
But of course, the suppliers, dami rin kasing racket, madaming projects, you also have a hard time replying back. But you don't stop from there. It's important na kinukulit, yung kulit in a sense that you get the answer. Kasi it's not enough that you text them.
Yes.
Yun yung mga learnings namin. Kasi pag nag-text mo lang, na-text ko na, tapos bigla pa lang, ay, hindi siya natanggap or something like that. This is coming from our own experience because sasabihin ng supplier, hindi pa namin natatanggap, bukas na ang event, di ba? So, kami naman, because we are compliant in such a way that sabi niya, i-email namin, and we did, yung pala, hindi naman pala niya na-receive. We are texting, but they are not replying. And then, ayan na yung date, event of the day, bukas na yung event date. Biglang sasabihin, hindi pa pala. So, it's very important that we communicate in whatever manner or avenue that we can so that everyone will be knows the target objective of time as to when and
And all are coordinated with the
yes,
timelines.
Another thing that I learned today is the art of asking for acknowledgement.
yeah.
Because no matter how much, like for example with one of our suppliers, we already sent like 4 emails regarding the artwork, but we didn't receive any replies.
Yeah.
So we have to text them and call them to actually acknowledge the receipt of the artwork, and yet they have received it, and then they ask
Don't
for
acknowledge
they acknowledge, but there's something wrong with the file. They're gonna tell you that there's something wrong with the file when it's like already almost too late.
Yeah.
Yes.
So again, if you want to go into events management, and if you are into it right now, challenges are always there, and we just have to embrace
Yes.
it. We just have to find ways on how to conquer it,
And always be ready.
and always be ready. So dito din matetest yung patience mo.
Patient.
Iinit ba yung ulo mo?
Kalma ka ba?
Kalma ka ba? Init ba yung ulo mo sa supplier? O wag na lang muna kasi baka biglang they because ayaw din nila na nare-reprimand sila in such a way, so baka tanggihan ka. So it's a win-win situation. So you just have to play your cards very well.
Yes.
So it's a test of patience, it's a test of professionalism, it's a test of how do you react in a certain situation. And I'm just so proud with my team because of course lahat kami, because we have one objective of wanting to have a good event,
Yes.
wanting to execute it. Kahit kami, sincerely, nagkakainisan kami. Naiinis ako, sasabihan ko, naiinis ako, sasabihan ko, and vice versa. Hindi lang nila masabi, but of course, I know for a fact na, syempre nakakainis din yun. But, for me, I'm challenging them na, bakit hindi nyo ito naisip or ganyan. So, anyways, that's another mindful tip. So, again, if you want to have a successful event, Ingress pa lang, dapat yung mga suppliers nyo, you communicate well with them and be mindful that you will be on time, or if not, syempre naman yan,
Very.
nagva-vary din naman yung mga reasons kaya nag-push back. But be mindful of the time so that you have ample time. So I keep on saying time. Be mindful of the time so that you will have an ample time or enough time para mag-testing pa to make your event a successful one.
And turn around things if ever may mag-pop up na problem.
Yes. Alright. So we'll be back again with another mindful tips, hopefully by Friday or by next time. So again, we would like to give ourselves a tap on the shoulder because we made it. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Lord. Bye.
Bye-bye.